Welcome to English Practice Every Day. 5 English Advanced Level verbs that we will learn today are 1. Inebriate, inebriate. 2. Inundate, inundate. 3. Extricate, extricate. 4. Annihilate, annihilate. 5. Eviscerate, eviscerate. Let's start. Please speak out loud with me. 1. Inebriate, inebriate. Inebriate means to make someone drunk or intoxicated. Inebriate means to make someone drunk or intoxicated. Drinking too much alcohol can inebriate you quickly. Drinking too much alcohol can inebriate you quickly. Joe inebriated himself to forget his problems temporarily. Joe inebriated himself to forget his problems temporarily. Zoe felt inebriated after just a few sips of the potent cocktail. Zoe felt inebriated after just a few sips of the potent cocktail. Please don't inebriate yourself before driving. It's dangerous. Please don't inebriate yourself before driving. It's dangerous. Second meaning of inebriate is to exhilarate or excite someone. Inebriate means to exhilarate or excite someone. The success of his book inebriated the author. The success of his book inebriated the author. The scent of fresh flowers inebriated my senses. The scent of fresh flowers inebriated my senses. The music inebriated the crowd and they danced all night. The music inebriated the crowd and they danced all night. The thrilling roller coaster ride inebriated the young children. The thrilling roller coaster ride inebriated the young children. 2. Inundate, inundate. Inundate means to flood or overwhelm with water. Inundate means to flood or overwhelm with water. The burst pipe inundated the basement with water. The burst pipe inundated the basement with water. Heavy rains inundated the streets, causing traffic chaos. Heavy rains inundated the streets, causing traffic chaos. The storm surge inundated low-lying areas along the coast. The storm surge inundated low-lying areas along the coast. The tsunami inundated coastal villages, causing widespread destruction. The tsunami inundated coastal villages, causing widespread destruction. Second meaning of inundate is to overwhelm someone with too much information or work. Inundate means to overwhelm someone with too much information or work. The email inbox was inundated with spam messages. The email inbox was inundated with spam messages. The teacher was inundated with questions from curious students. The teacher was inundated with questions from curious students. Social media users inundated the post with comments and shares. Social media users inundated the post with comments and shares. Amy was inundated with requests for interviews after her viral video. Amy was inundated with requests for interviews after her viral video. 3. Extricate. Extricate. Extricate means to free or release from a constraint or entanglement. Extricate means to free or release from a constraint or entanglement. Sam needed help to extricate his foot from the mud. Sam needed help to extricate his foot from the mud. Jack managed to extricate himself from the tangled ropes. Jack managed to extricate himself from the tangled ropes. It took hours to extricate the stuck car from the muddy road. It took hours to extricate the stuck car from the muddy road. It took hours to extricate the stuck dog from the narrow crevice. It took hours to extricate the stuck dog from the narrow crevice. Another meaning of extricate is to remove from a tangled or complex situation. Extricate means to remove from a tangled or complex situation. It's difficult to extricate oneself from debt once you are in it. It's difficult to extricate oneself from debt once you are in it. The lawyer managed to extricate her client from legal trouble. The lawyer managed to extricate her client from legal trouble. Jane needed help to extricate her thoughts from the confusion. Jane needed help to extricate her thoughts from the confusion. The company struggled to extricate itself from the financial crisis. The company struggled to extricate itself from the financial crisis. 4. Annihilate. Annihilate. Annihilate means to destroy completely or utterly. Annihilate means to destroy completely or utterly. The wildfire threatened to annihilate the forest. The wildfire threatened to annihilate the forest. The atomic bomb could annihilate the entire city. The atomic bomb could annihilate the entire city. The hurricane threatened to annihilate the small island. The hurricane threatened to annihilate the small island. The fierce storm threatened to annihilate the coastal town. The fierce storm threatened to annihilate the coastal town. Second meaning of annihilate is to defeat decisively in a competition or conflict. Annihilate means to defeat decisively in a competition or conflict. Our soccer team was annihilated in yesterday's match. Our soccer team was annihilated in yesterday's match. The champion boxer annihilated his opponent in the first round. The champion boxer annihilated his opponent in the first round. The chess grandmaster annihilated his opponent in just 15 moves. The chess grandmaster annihilated his opponent in just 15 moves. The debate team annihilated their rivals with well-reasoned arguments. The debate team annihilated their rivals with well-reasoned arguments. 5. Eviscerate. Eviscerate. Eviscerate means to disembowel or remove the internal organs from an animal or person. Eviscerate means to disembowel or remove the internal organs from an animal or person. The chef eviscerated the fish before cooking it. The chef eviscerated the fish before cooking it. The hunter skillfully eviscerated the deer after the hunt. The hunter skillfully eviscerated the deer after the hunt. The autopsy revealed that the victim had been brutally eviscerated. The autopsy revealed that the victim had been brutally eviscerated. The surgeon carefully eviscerated the tumor from the patient's abdomen. The surgeon carefully eviscerated the tumor from the patient's abdomen. Another meaning of eviscerate is to criticize severely or remove the essential parts of something. Eviscerate means to criticize severely or remove the essential parts of something. The critic eviscerated the author's argument. The critic eviscerated the author's argument. The economic crisis eviscerated the company's profits. The economic crisis eviscerated the company's profits. The lawsuit threatened to eviscerate the company's finances. The lawsuit threatened to eviscerate the company's finances. The editor eviscerated the manuscript, removing unnecessary details. The editor eviscerated the manuscript, removing unnecessary details. That's all for this vocabulary practice session. Please keep practicing these 5 advanced level verbs that we've learned today until the next time when we pick up 5 more words to learn and master. Bye for now.